Hello everyone and welcome back to my Beyond the Gates 24 official YouTube channel. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Before we start, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Dani's disco nap turns into a disco agony when she wakes up hungover on Bill and Hayley's settee, fully ignorant that the couple is coming home beforehand from their honeymoon. In a fear, Dani reaches out to Pamela, her oldest and dearest friend in the whole world, who helps restore Bill and Hayley's wrecked living room back to its former glory for the utmost part. The arc on the new wine bottle is relatively right, and the relief picture frame is a perfect match, but we're not too upset. It feels like these two have done this numerous times ahead. Dani and Pamela indeed make it out before Bill and Hayley return, but it's no use. The new Mrs. Hamilton incontinently senses a disturbance in the living room. Not only was the print moved and scratched, but the necrology is missing from their wine bottle and their security system was inexplicably disarmed. This can mean only one thing, Hayley says, that wine broken then. Before Bill can indeed reply, Hayley levies to channel her inner Olivia Pope and handle this one tete-a-tete, and handle it she does. Hayley marches over to Dani's house, dropping little hints like "I know it's ungracious to just drop by and no bone." Likes a rude surprise. Also, she decides to skip the hints and take a more direct approach, picking up a framed print of a meaningful cover from Dani's modeling days. "Oops," Hayley says as she drops it to the bottom. Dani is gobsmacked. "Are you crazy?" she asks, setting Hayley up for a perfect response. "One of us sure is. And the crazy ends now if you know what's good for you." "I know you were in my house, whine," Hayley says, calling Dani entitled and petty as she eventually reaches her breaking point. "Stay down, Dani. Stay far down and stop dwelling on us. It's only making you look like the pathetic witch that you are." She says that Dani has come the villain of their story. And everyone will soon see her for the whack job that she really is. Dani plays dumb, denying ever going to her house, but Hayley is wisecracked. "Don't try me again, Dani," she adds. "You don't want to see what happens when you do." "We can breathe readily," Hayley tells Bill when she returns home. "Your evil partner won't be bothering us presently." Over at Garland Memorial Hospital, Ashley is simply reeling from Andre's apparent attempt to kiss her. What was he allowing? Did a ceiling collapse on his head, too? "I'm sorry," Andre says, admitting that his jest was out of line. Ashley also takes a breath, fading that she's overreacting because nothing actually happened yet. Right on cue, Derek busts up behind Ashley to remind his gal how important he loves her. She takes him to her place for some after-hours nursing to, expedite the mending process. Dispensable to say, he passes the strength test with flying colors. Following the close call at Nicole's fate, she asks Eva to track down one of the waiters. Sherry Carter, perhaps you've heard of her? Golden hair, beautiful smile, distrustfully menacing drawl? Ted tries to talk Nicole out of looking into this woman, but only so she wouldn't learn about Sherry and Ted's snide history. Andre shows up to drop off Filmland from the fate, but it soon becomes clear that he's really there to talk about Ashley. Nicole is thrilled to hear he nearly kissed her, attesting that she has every right to be angry with him. "I hope you're not then to get authorization to pursue her, because you're not going to get it from me," Nicole says, reminding him that Ashley and Derek are deeply committed to one another. Andre prodigies where all these crazy lodestones are coming from, and Nicole sets him straight. "You need someone to tell you that you need to stay down from Ashley. No matter what impulse you're feeling, you know you're wrong." Speaking of strange impulses, Andre ends up back at Dani's for another late-night rendezvous, but was so important on both of their minds, it turns into an emotional cuddle sesh. "We no way allowed. We'd see the day." Meanwhile, Martin and Smitty are living their own occasion of fathers no stylish, having a foursquare discussion with their son about why they do and allow her to date boys or wanton little whoresons, as Martin calls them. Samantha ultimately wears them down enough to renew the possibility of her courting, which is good enough for her. Martin and Smitty also smell that commodity is bothering Tyrell, who admits that he's floundering in calculation class. Or is there commodity further going on there? Come on, who in this family doesn't have a secret? Coming week is going to be non-stop drama on Beyond the Gates, the bold and the beautiful and the young and the restless. We've a scoop on what's to come, and we got to say, we see ain't stay. Is anyone safe in Los Angeles? If they are, they may not be after this coming week. Luna seeks out her grandmother and formerly Sheila learns she's Finn's son. She'll surely drink her with open arms, right? And, if Sheila does that, they could come the dream team of scheme. Talk about dangerous connections. The Forresters may have the company back but Steffi isn't so sure effects are back to normal. She has a sneaking dubitation. Not all effects are right in the office or with Carter. Is he up to commodity? Steffi surely thinks his intentions are anything but pure. Oh, Dani has made another mess for herself. She's lucky to have on hand to help her clean up this rearmost disaster. Is Dani getting down with too important, however? She'll no way learn her assignment if everyone around her keeps covering her tracks. Also coming up, we'll see Naomi catch a case that's a little too particular. This is going to turn her whole world upside down and she'll have to choose between her divided commitment. We're sure this will beget quite a stir in her world and that's drama she simply doesn't need. Outside of the drama, we'll get some lovely dovey moments between Ted and Nicole. Their anniversary is coming up, and they want to make it special. It's a perfect night for a perfect couple. Except nothing is ever truly perfect, is it? Can they make it through the date without everything falling piecemeal? Tracy has questions for Alan, but will she get answers? We're sure she will. What we're not sure of is if her new fiancé will tell her the verity. Therefore Tracy's love with Alan has been a dream come true. Still, his rearmost conduct tells us her pink ball may soon burst. Especially if the addict rumors are true and Alan isn't really Alan, after all. You wouldn't need to keep a close eye on Sharon this week because Nick has that job covered. He's making it his particular charge to get his soulmate the support she's going to need. For too long now, Sharon has suffered trauma after fighting trauma and it's time for her to have a many moments of peace and Nick is going to make sure that happens at all costs. Audra may be each about Nate but Holden is each about her. During the forthcoming week, he'll take a vault of faith and push his luck with Audra. Will he push too far and drive her further down? It's clear Holden is holding an arsonist for her. Is there anything he can say or do to win her over and steal her from Nate? In a world like Genoa City, anything can be. Dani made a concession, Doug tried to get out of a sticky situation, Leslie came face to face with Ted, and Naomi brazened Jacob. Dani crashed Nicole's interview, Eva clicked with Ted, Tomas showed interest in Kat, and Jacob met his new mate. Nischelle Turner guest starred as Linda. Martin made a deal with Smitty, Joey roped Doug into a backroom game, Diego got territorial over Vanessa, Derek intruded Andre's moment with Ashley, and Leslie questioned Eva's fidelity. Vernon got wind of Martin's coming move, Ted got in Leslie's way, Naomi contended with Dani to be civil, and the family attended Nicole's award form. Nicole suspected Dani was over to commodity, Kat and Tomas heated effects up, and Andre tried to hide his interest in Ashley.